Guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin Vechain. The last 1 week has seen Vechain down by 5.4%. The last 1 month has seen Vechain down by 13.2%. And the last 1 year, Vechain is down 72%. Currently trading around $0.0066 with a market cap of over $572 million. In this video, we look at Vechain's performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame. Should we still be accumulating some VTNs right now? VTN is reaching territories we have not seen since May of 2020. How low can we possibly go? While the big players still buying some VTN right now. Look at VTN's performance against both Bitcoin and Ethereum. And also, we'll look at VTN's market cap, which has been dumping from as high as $6 billion in November of 2024. VTN's market cap currently sits around the $555 million level. There's extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market. We'll talk about that and more in this video. Let's get down to business. VTN currently with a total supply of 85.98 billion tokens saw its all-time highs on the 17th of April 2021. Traded for as high as $0.27. Right now, VeChain is down 97% from that all-time highs. The altcoin market has been dumping, even though we are seeing some signs of life in the altcoin market on a daily time frame, on a weekly time frame, and also on a monthly time frame. Volatility is the talk of the town in the altcoin market. Volatility in both directions. When we're dumping to Goblin Town, the vibe is we're going to zero, all coins are dead. When we start pumping to the moon, the vibes is we're going to the moon. This time is different. But the way to make money, guys, is to do the opposite of what the crowd is doing. The crowd wants to sell when we're dumping to Goblin Town, and they want to buy when we're pumping to the moon. But historically, what has favored big time players in the market is buying when we're dumping to Goblin Town when it looks like we're going towards zero. We saw it during the COVID sell-off, ICP. We saw it during the COVID sell-off. VeChain went to an all-time low. VeChain was trading around $0.0017. It was down 90% from its all-time highs. A lot of people refused to commit their cash into the market. What happened after that was one of the biggest pump in VeChain's price history, where we saw this altcoin rallying up for 406 days by more than 14,000%. Crazy, crazy things happen when the market starts pumping. That's why we're all in the altcoin market. We're waiting for those crazy things to happen. But then again, there's a flip side where the altcoin market can bleed continuously for years. Because since April of 2021, we have seen ICP slowly dumping to Goblin Town. Yes, we've had some rallies along the way, some counter trend rallies. But from April 2021, you can try to draw a straight line from the all-time highs to where ICP is currently trading right now, which means ICP is down by more than 97.69%. Along the way, we saw some rallies for ICP. We saw a rally for ICP that started in 2023, where ICP pumped towards 2024, pumped as high as 230% up to the upside. If you didn't sell then, you waited further down the line, sold at the end of November 2024. So ICP start still go up 387%. While that might be a big, big pump in normal markets, in the altcoin markets, the amount of risks we're taking, that doesn't mean that's a big pump. That's just a pump for us. If you look at what ICP did in 2021, before 2021, it had a 1,300% pump to the upside in 147 days. We had a chill pill, and ICP continued another crazy pump again from October 2020. Say ICP and VeChain continue another big pump again from October 2023 to April of 2021, where it pumped by more than 2,900%. You never want to say never with the altcoin market. But then, where are those key levels to watch out for? We're currently one of those key levels for VeChain, guys. One of those key levels to watch out for VeChain is around the $0.0069 level. I believe smart players are currently accumulating right now. Can we go lower than that? There's always that possibility. We can go lower than the $0.0066 level. The next key level, if we lose this important support region, might come in around the $0.0035 level. This extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market participants are scared to the teeth. We are seeing record levels of pessimism towards the altcoin market. All coins are going to zero. All coins are dead. Yada, yada, yada. But guys, historically, buying towards periods of extreme fear like this have always been profitable. Buying towards periods of extreme fear like this has always looked like a good decision in the future. If you're buying low, you'll be selling high. If you're buying high, you'll be selling low. Most market participants see Vechain dumping like this and their brain goes, it's going towards zero. Don't buy, don't buy. But if the inverse was the case, if they saw Vechain pumping since 2021 to higher prices, they will be more eager to put in their cash. But that's not how the market works. The market tricks a lot of market participants to let go of their stocks at lower prices and forces them to buy it at higher prices. So imagine we see Vechain giving us a big pump to the upside. Over the next few weeks and the next few months, Vechain just continues rallying to higher prices. What do you think the sentiment will be? The sentiment will be buy. Vechain is the next in sliced bread. We can easily pump towards the $0.15 level when a lot of people have bought, and then Vechain now continues on the straight back to Goblin Town. The market only has two ways it's going to go. We're pumping to the moon or we're dumping to Goblin Town. There's nothing else the market is going to do apart from pumping to the moon or dumping to Goblin Town. Vechain has been here since 2015. The token itself has been trading since 2018. It's one of the OG coins we have in the cryptocurrency market. Now, if you look at Vechain's performance against Bitcoin, Vechain has been dumping to Goblin Town against Bitcoin, currently at all-time lows, currently at those price levels where any market participant or most market participants don't pay attention to it. If you look at what Vechain has done before, all the big pumps we had in the past where it outperformed Bitcoin, where it outperformed Ethereum, it looked like it was dying, it looked like it had no hope, and that was when there was the best time to buy some Vechain. If you saw Vechain in 2019, it was down 84% from its all-time highs. The only evidence you have for Vechain was they're just dumping to Goblin Town. What happened after that was over the next 2 years, we saw Vechain rallying aggressively to higher prices, outperforming Bitcoin by more than 1,200%. The inverse is also the case. April of 2021, we saw Vechain dumping to Goblin Town. We saw Vechain losing around 97% of its value since 2021. And I will not be shocked over the next 2 years if we see Vechain also giving us one big pump to the upside. Remember, guys, the altcoins are very volatile. And that's why if you buy them and they go down 90%, that's the price you pay. But when you buy them and they go up 1,000, 10,000%, you are shouting Kumbaya as we're going to the moon. If you look at Vechain's performance against Ethereum, also is at a new all-time lows. Almost all market participants that bought Vechain since 2021 against Ethereum has basically lost some Ethereum. Right now, Vechain is down 97% against Ethereum. I don't expect it to continue going down to Goblin Town forever. If you look at Vechain's past price history, we've seen different dumps to Goblin Town. I've seen 76% dump, Vechain recovered. But one pattern you should see is that after Vechain dumps, we have a great pump to the upside. After Vechain dumps, we have a great pump to the upside. I don't think this time is different. So the most important chart we should study, which is Vechain's market cap. Vechain's market cap got to an all-time high in 2021 of around $17 billion. 2021 was actually a crazy time in hindsight if you think about it. The last time we have seen Vechain attempt to go near to all-time highs, we got stopped out. This was around the $5.8 billion level. Vechain got there in December of 2024, and since then, it's been a trip down to Goblin Town for Vechain. Since then, we have seen Vechain go from the $5.9 billion level. The market cap has come to as low as $570 billion. Vechain dumps by around 90% in 490 days. How high can Vechain go in the coming days and the coming weeks? The market cap first is going to find some resistance around the $1 billion level. The $1 billion level has been critical for Vechain over the years. We got rejected there here over this point here. Vechain actually had to make a chill pill before rally past $1 billion. And even in the previous bear market of 2022 and 2023, Vechain found some support there. And we saw Vechain also taking a chill pill there late 2025 before broke below it. I'll not be shocked, guys, if Vechain first rally to $1 billion, test the demand and the supply for Vechain there. If we see enough demand, we can easily continue our journey first towards $2.5 billion. All things being equal, Vechain could now finally go towards that $5.86 billion region. When the market is down bad, that's the best time to buy. When the market is down bad, that's when you make the most money. If you look at sentiments in the cryptocurrency markets, there's extreme fear right now. And historically, extreme fear has been a good time to buy. So guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Where do you see Vechain heading to in the coming days and the coming weeks? If you want to become a member, don't forget link in the descriptions of making members only video very soon. For each member, you can request at least 2 altcoins per month for me to do a video on. Thank you for watching this video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.